I've decided to make a slight change in this pattern. That is to say, as an actor, I'm now going to do something which isn't in the script, which hasn't been rehearsed, and which the director has not prepared. I'm going to do something, so to speak, for myself. I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing because I love singing and I love music and because I was a singer for a time, but I've never done it on the screen. I've never done it in a film. I'm also going to read something. I'm going to read something from a poem. I'm going to read from a poem by Edgar Allan Poe called The Raven, a beautiful poem.
Wie auf die Meerestiefstem Schlund stürzt sich voll Sehnsucht mich hinab. Da war das Schiff auf Osmargrar, trieb ich mein Schiff zum Klippengrund. Nirgends ein Grab, niemals der Tod. Düster Verdammnis Rückgebot, düster Verdammnis Rückgebot. Maintenant, chantons à cette belle une chanson morale pour la perdre plus sûrement. Dans la maison de celui qui t'adore, de celui qui t'adore. Petite Louison, que fais-tu dès l'aurore? Que fais-tu, que fais-tu, que fais-tu? Au signal du plaisir dans la chambre, le Dieu damn! Pardon, non, je dois recommencer. Pardon. Oui, je recommence, parce que j'ai quelque chose avec. Maintenant, chantons à cette belle une chanson morale pour la perdre plus sûrement. Devant la maison de celui qui t'adore, de celui qui t'adore. Petite Louison, que fais-tu dès l'aurore? Que fais-tu, que fais-tu, que fais-tu? Au signal du plaisir dans la chambre du trieux, tu peux bien entrer fille, tu peux bien entrer fille, mais non fille sortir, mais non fille en sortir. Et te tends les bras près de lui, tu cours vite, tu cours près de lui, tu cours vite. Bonne nuit, hélas, ma petite, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit. Près du moment fatal, fais grande résistance. S'il ne t'offre d'avance, s'il ne t'offre d'avance, s'il ne t'offre un anneau conjugal, il te tend les bras près de lui, tu cours vite, tu cours près de lui, tu cours vite. Bonne nuit, hélas, ma petite, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit. Silence.
Donnez-moi.
The Raven, by Edgar Allan Poe, is, I suppose, completely unique in the English language. It has a unique rhythm, and it has also a unique atmosphere surrounding it. I suppose, in a way, the central figure who tells the story is a little bit like Edgar Allan Poe himself. He was a sad, bitter, lonely, unhappy man. And in this poem, of course, we have just such a person. It starts with the man in his house, sitting, dreaming in front of the fire, half asleep, and he hears this noise, and he goes to the window. This is making it very brief. And he opens the window, and in steps this bird, and the bird perches on this bust which is in the man's room, and the man, at first, quite calmly, almost in an amused sense, starts to talk to the bird. Well, it soon becomes quite obvious that the raven can only say one word, and this one word gradually produces an ever-increasing sense of hysteria in the man himself, because it doesn't matter what questions he asks, and they are very important questions to him about his lost love, about his life, about his future, the answer is always the same. It must be the only poem in, I suppose, any language, certainly any language that I'm acquainted with, or any poem that I know of, where the entire work devolves from one phrase, indeed, one word. Yeah, sir.
Cat? ¿Cuánto material queda? ¿Cuánto material me queda? Alors, il faut faire la...
Oui, mais vous avez dit que
Si.
quand j'ai fini l'explication, il faut couper.
Et alors la récitation.
Oui, mais il tourne.
Oh, cat.
Once, upon a midnight dreary, as I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, as I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping on my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, rapping on my chamber door. Only this, nothing more. Open wide I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not a moment stopped or stayed he, not the least obeisance made he, but with mien of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance he wore. "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou," said I, "art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." "Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend?" I shrieked, upstarting. "Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beat from out my heart, take thy form from off my door." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him, streaming, casts his shadow on the floor. And my soul, from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor, shall be lifted nevermore.
Vale. Aneu?
Sí.
Vale?
Vale.
Vale.
That's all you should use.
Sí,
Nevermore.
Nevermore. Action.
Nevermore.